Guys, welcome to this tutorial on how to make money with Bitcoin. What I'm going to do is show you how to pretty much manipulate the Bitcoin stock market. I'm going to show you some tips and tricks on how to do that, and by the end of this session you should be able to be making millions of dollars. Not millions, but hundreds of thousands at least. So let's start off down here. Down here you've got asking price, so these are all the people asking for how much they want one Bitcoin to be. You got the green side here, and these are all the buyers. So they're all bidding for, I want to pay this for this, and 425 for Bitcoin. We'll go into that a little bit later. But as you can see, a good tool is using the scroll tool, because the best prediction of future behavior is past behavior. And if we go all the way out, we can see, look at this growth. This is phenomenal. This is absolutely insane. You got a few dips here, but you know what? We can make money off the dips, and I'll show you how. What I like to do is just basically get it so I can see from 12 o'clock onwards, and then what I like to do is do the horizontal bandwidth. So we'll go there, put a line right there. So we're smack bang on 12 o'clock and 379. What we need to do next is do another line from the point right here where you've got a huge sell-off. So if we click on that, and then what we want to do is go to the sell-off and to the green, to the buy, to where it currently sits, and click that. So this is what we call a median cross. Okay, so what I do is do another one which is in the middle here, and what that does, it splits up from here to there is 100%, so in the middle is 50%. What we need to do is do a Fibonacci from this point onwards as well. Follow the split up the top line and make sure that 38.2 is just right on the line there. So this is going to forecast Bitcoin for us for the next 2-3 hours. That way we can see if it's going to go up, see if it's going to go down, bet and sell accordingly. There's some good indicators that I like to use, and they're the ATR brands. With the fields, you want to go with the high fields, and the top you want to make red, and the bottom you want to make green. So let's create that. What this shows us what it can be and the possibility of it going up, but it also shows the possibility of it going down. As you can see, if it goes below this line here, we sell, and if it goes above this line, we buy. What I also like to do is use an eclipse, and you've got to do it on the highest point to here, and let's cover the span of 2 hours. So this is the main focus point that we're going to be looking at. So if we zoom in here, we can already stipulate that the market is going to be going down somewhat, because it's going to be hitting a wall that's along here. So to find out how much it's going to go down, we want to do array, and we do array with this point here, 60.3. I like to use 60.3 or 60.2, it doesn't matter. And then what we got to do is go up to our current price at 441. Now we've set that, and we know that in the next 5 minutes it's not going to go below 25.65. What we also need to do is segment the partition of what the highest price is down to what our lowest price can be. So now that we've set that line, we're basically working with a triangle that's somewhere within here. So what we want to do is either buy and the next sign of it coming down to our triangle here, or sell going into this triangle here. Up here, I'll show you, it's a bit of speculation, but let me show you what we can do up here. We do the Bollinger Bands. The periods I like to set to 15. Standard deviations are at least 6 for this. Moving, I like triangular. Channel field, that's fine. And again, we're going to do red for danger, green for, good. So, what we've got to do now is continuous from our point of triangle. We want to split this again by 50%. We split that again, go back to the highest point of failure, which is that one here. And if we can just zoom in, we really need to pinpoint this current trend right there. So let's click on none and then zoom out. So as you can see, we've set our predictions and our currency zone of when we're going to buy and sell. If it comes in this triangle here, we're going to sell. If it goes up here, we're going to buy. It's going to follow this pattern right here, but it's going to be a wavy pattern. In here, this is called the margin rate. This is what we're going to do. If it's outside of this line, that's when we react. If it's within here, it's on a steady course. Now, as an inside tip to what I only show a few people this, when the price reaches out here and say we're reaching 450, it's absolutely going to explode. But we've got to be ready for that. So we need to get ready. So we're going to set this to the explode zone. And just want to show everyone there, that's when Bitcoin's really going to take off. Right at the 450 mark. If we go ray, and we want to set a ray from the explode zone at least to 61.8. So we're following that trend, but with the explode zone, you get a massive sell-off. And when you get a massive sell-off, you also get a massive buyback. Sell-offs can only, the first initial sell-off will go down to this point here, which is the third tire zone. If you go to the fourth tire zone, that means we've got a huge possibility of either going to the 61.8 loss or the 38. If it's at the 38, we buy back. Usually you want to buy back at this point, so we bring it back up to the normality, which is the 0% at $439, which is what it's sitting at the moment. So we can actually manipulate Bitcoin just by selling and buying and control the market. It's quite crazy. I've been doing this for a number of years, and I tell you what, I've made a lot of money. I feel comfortable telling other people because I want to see the best of other people, and I want to see them make their money as well. Another inside scoop that I can give you is the Arun period. We really need to change that to 30 days. So when we create that, we can see that how volatile and how much it can go up. Actually, if we can go see. So by tonight, the possibility of it is $511. But because I've done the explode zone math equations here, it's either going to go down and up or down then across, but slowly. So this triangle here, which I like to call it the Illuminati triangle, here is where you will get the greater knowledge and where you can pump and dump Bitcoin the most. So what I like to do is make sure we call it what we need to call it. And as you can see, as soon as I typed in Illuminati zone, all the trades went off. It does halt trading for a few split seconds. It gives you time to actually invest and put more Bitcoin into the market, and it gives you a few more seconds above anyone else. So, and these few seconds are a matter of life and death in the Bitcoin world. Now, we want to measure the Illuminati zone and the explode zone. So what we can do is fulfill the triangle fully from the explode to the Illuminati. It's not liking that for some reason. You know why? It's because I didn't do the segment line. So segment to here, and then we've got the explode zone, the Illuminati zone. First of all, we will go eclipse that. Within here, this is the peak buy and sell period. This is where people make their millions and lose their millions. Simple as that. So that's part one of my Bitcoin trading algorithms that I use on a daily basis to make a shitload of money. And stay tuned to part two, and I can show you the new tools that I use to grow my business, which is buying and selling Bitcoins. Thank you.